Nature's vibrant forms, rhythmic colors, and light have always found expression in art through the ages. The divine and the human continue to evoke the perennial interrelationships among the Panchabhutas, the earth, water, air, fire, and ether. These mural expressions are intrinsic to all living cultures. Embodies these age-old preoccupations. Time and again, through sculpted form or painted mural, new life is infused. Murals of Kerala usher us into a mythical, mysterious world where gods and humans play, love, and combat. The artists who painted the murals at Thiruprayar, Sri Rama Temple, succeeded in creating an illusion of three-dimensionality in their paintings.
Venugopala Krishna plays on the flute while animals and birds listen, enchanted by the divine music. Vishnu on his coach, the serpent Ananta. Vishnu is accompanied by Bhudevi and Lakshmi Devi. Celestials and rishis pay their tribute to him. This is an enchantress looking at the mirror. Kodandarama, a seated Rama in Virasana.
The cluster of shrines at the Vadakanathan temple is marked for its fine blend of traditional architecture, wood carvings, and the paintings.
War scenes from the Mahabharata adorned the recessed niches of the walls. Pandavas and Kauravas engaged in fierce combat. A scene from the battlefield. One can see horses and cavalry. Shiva as Nadaraja, performing the eternal dance witnessed by the divinities and rishis. Gajendra Moksha.
The Ayyappan Kavu in the sleepy hamlet of Panyal unveils a harmony of art and nature. The flora and fauna in these murals stand witness to this.
Kaliya Mardanam. Krishna's triumph over Kaliya, the 10-headed serpent depicted in brilliant colors. Muralidhara Krishna. Parvati on the bull Nandi, turning her head away as she sees Shiva flirting with Mohini. painting of birds and animals.
Hidden in harmony with the two-storied structures and the large courtyard encircled by elaborate corridors of the cortical Shiva temple, this depicts the artist's eye for finer details.
At Kottakkal, this painting narrating Kiratarjuniyam stands out for its artistic intricacy. Nataraja, dancing within the cosmic circle. A celestial gathering, viewing this dance, appears in the upper tier of the panel. Indra plays the flute, while Vishnu plays the mridangam. Lord Varaha emerges with goddess Earth, Bhudevi. Krishna as Venugopala with his divine flute. Krishna surrounded by gopikas who shower jewels on him. Krishna amorously advances towards Radha. Shiva flirts with Vishnu Maya, that is Mohini, as an infuriated Parvati looks on.
Entering the vast compound of the Peruvanam Shiva temple itself relaxes one's mind and sets one onto a spiritual journey. The murals adorning the outer walls of the shrine and their choice of themes initiate one into the divine realms of one's own mind.
Hanuman in combat with the demoness Surasa. The sketch of Hanuman bears a striking resemblance to the figure in Kudiyattam, Kerala's oldest art form. A set of folios of 16th century palm leaf manuscripts found from Ambalapura. Here we see Bali and Sugriva locked in fierce combat.
In terms of expression, costumes, and colors, the murals resemble the age-old ritual art of Kudiyattam and the performing art of Kathakali. Mesmerizing wall paintings decorate the walls of the upstairs room of the Padmanabhapuram Palace, the former capital of Travancore state.
At the Padmanabhapuram Palace, the paintings adorn the topmost floor. This is Thanumalaya Perumal, Krishna seated under the Kalpaka Vriksha being showered with precious stones. One is immediately riveted to the huge panel depicting Gajendra Moksham at Krishnapuram Palace. Though there is only one panel, it is noted for its monumental scale as it covers an area of 154 square feet. In the rectangular space of painting, the mighty wings dominate the visual realm.
The works of world-renowned painter Raja Ravi Verma of Kilimanur Palace are evidently inspired by the mural paintings of Kerala. The silent expression of the murals in his family temple must have influenced his creativity. The murals drawn in haphazard manner show his apprenticeship and continuity of this mural tradition. Nearly 48 painted scenes embellish the royal bedchamber of the Mattancherry Palace. Built by the Portuguese, this palace was presented to King Kerala Verma in 1557.
Dasharatha requests Sumantra to make necessary arrangements to perform Putra Kameshti Yajna, a sacrifice to obtain sons. Rishishringa performs the yajna. Agni rises from the sacrificial fire, holding a kalasha. Dasharatha distributes the payasam among his wives Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. Third scene shows the children lying on small diagonally placed mattresses near their mothers. This is of unparalleled excellence and has not been illustrated elsewhere in Kerala. The birth of Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Vishwamitra requests Dasharatha to send Rama and Lakshmana for protecting him from demons during the yajna. Rama kills the demoness Tadaga, who obstructs their way. The yajna being performed, guarded by Rama and Lakshmana. Rama and Lakshmana shoot arrows at the demons who try to interrupt the yajna. Rama breaks the bow Trayambaka. And finally, the marriage of Rama and Sita. On their return to Ayodhya, Parashurama blocks their way. Dasharatha declares his intention of enthroning Rama. Rama, accompanied by Lakshmana and Sita, leave for the forest. The boatman, Shabari, takes them to the shore. Rama and Lakshmana settle down at Panchavadi. Ravana appears as a mendicant and asks Sita for alms. Ravana appears in his true form and carries away Sita in his chariot.
The action-packed scenes starting from Sita's abduction by Ravana and to the killing of Ravana appear in quick succession.
Scenes from the abduction of Sita by Ravana to Rama's meeting with Hanuman. Sugriva and Bali, through the war scenes till the beheading of Ravana by Rama, is briskly depicted in quick succession. The easiest way to follow the story now is to locate Hanuman in white. This is a clever visual device to guide the viewer. Soon after Sita's Agni Pariksha, to prove her chastity, is shown the joyful coronation of Lord Rama. The painting shows a seated Rama accompanied by his brothers and Sugriva, Hanuman, Vibhishana, and a host of rishis and natives. Elsewhere in the palace, in the ladies' chamber, one comes across beautifully painted panels of Krishna. Krishna as Venugopala. Cows and other animals listen to the enchanting music of Krishna's flute. Krishna in playful dalliance with gopikas, who eagerly wait for his touch. Uma and Shiva, seated under the Kalpa Vriksha, attended by Ganesha, Nandi and the Ganas. Krishna lifting Mount Govardhana. Local folks also seek refuge under Govardhana.
A uniquely mysterious experience of the vast expanse of space is felt in the Etumanu Shiva temple. Unlike in other temples, the murals here appear on the inner as well as on the outer walls of the Gopura. On either side of the inner wall of the Gopura are huge panels of Anantasayana and Nataraja. These panels with diverse themes also set the beholder in a mystic trance.
A painting of Nataraja again. Vishnu lying on his serpent couch, Shesha.
Though small in size, the Pandavatisasa temple here at Aimanam is reputed for its mural panels. The artist's eagerness and skill in decorating the temple walls, irrespective of the size of the wall space, are evident here.
An impressive illustration at the Pandavat Shasta temple is that of the deity as a heroic hunter. A painted inscription here states that the wall paintings were executed by Narayana Pattar, a resident of Thiruvananthapuram Desham, in Malayalam era 1019, that is 1844 AD. Vettakirumagan. Shiva as Pikshadana Murti and as Dakshina Murti giving sermons. Subramanya with his vehicle, the peacock. Shasta riding an elephant.
The Dhūlicitra also show stunning similarities. Both Dhūlicitra and the murals use 5 basic natural pigments: white, black, yellow, red, and green. For the painters who were employed to do the painting, a mural painting was often more a ritual than an art form. Thus, their creativity was initiated in an atmosphere of piety, and they often had to undergo strict austerities before they could start their painting. The Danya slokas, which describe the iconographic attributes of the divinities, are chanted while drawing the images of the divinities. A lot of ritualistic processes go into the preparation of colors as well, and it has helped them to stand the test of time. Ochre is brought from river beds and ground to fine powder. This paste is mixed with water and allowed to settle. The clear solution mixed with the binding medium becomes a paint. The colors are mostly extracted from plants and plant fibers. The style followed in the murals and the ancient ritual of powder drawings on floor. Preliminary outlines are drawn first in yellow, followed by drawing over it in red, and finally in black. While we are on our quest for the soul of these nature's visual feasts, we also notice signs of neglect and decay in many places. The Vadakanatha temple at Pantalam is a victim of this degeneration. The murals here are in a mined state owing to exposure to weather and lack of care. The murals here are also a victim of the absence of compositional compactness, which is a result of stylistic degeneration that crept towards the end of the 19th century.
Vishwamitra giving advice to Sri Rama. Yoga Narasimha, Ahalya Moksham, showing Sri Rama freeing Ahalya from a curse. Venugopala, Vetakkiru Magan. And again, the ever popular image of Nataraja with 12 hands. Shiva performing the eternal dance.
Panayanar Kavu at Manna enshrines goddess Bhadrakali and Lord Shiva in the same premises. The profusely painted walls here reflect the fierceness of both the deities. These ferocious aspects of the goddess and the stylistic mode of representation, marked by emphasis on circularity, are expertly followed in Dhūlicitra.
One can also see murals of Saptamatrikas, the only one of its kind in Kerala. These 7 mother goddesses present a whole repertoire of feminine grace valor, and majesty. Combat between Mahishasura and Durga. The disemboweling of Hiranyakashipu by Narasimha on the same theme depicts the round figure with similar features.
Do these paintings have their roots in the theatrical plays? Often a mystery, each of these murals is like a scene from the epics, frozen in time. Outer walls of the shrine in the Pundarikapuram Vishnu temple also depict scenes from the epics.
Venugopala. Panel shows the celebration when Sri Rama returns to Ayodhya. Shasta while hunting. Ganesha Puja. Painting shows natives engaged in the rituals associated with the worship of Ganapati. Durga slaying the demon Mahisha. Look at the lively, expressive eyes of the goddess. They lock the beholder's eyes.
In terms of expression, costumes, and colors, the murals resemble the age-old ritual art of Kudiyattam and the performing art of Kathakali. The temple precincts sink in to silence as the daylight gives way to darkness. But inside the temple, the murals attain a mystic dimension in the glowing light of the traditional lamps. The yellow light heightens the dramatic expression of the figures, and the characteristics from the epics seem to emerge from the shadows of the past. At times, the duality of the murals in these changing lights may signify the rare transcendence of the human to the divine. A jewel in our rich temple tradition